Hi everyone, my name is Afaq Sabir and I am a PhD student at North Carolina State University advised by Dr. Anupam Das. Today, I'll be presenting my paper on analyzing ad prevalence, characteristics, and compliance in Alexa skills. Smart voice assistants are AI based chatbots that are typically integrated in smart speakers and they have become very popular in last few years. Popular examples of smart voice assistants are Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, and Apple Siri, with Amazon Alexa being the market leader. Smart voice assistants are also being integrated with other platforms such as car infotainment systems and other IoT devices, so they have a large footprint. Amazon Alexa also allows third-party voice apps to run on top of its native functionality, and these voice apps are called skills. The third-party skills are managed by third parties, and their content is also generated by them. Because the content is coming from the third parties, Alexa has a policy that determines what type of content is allowed on the platform. Alexa does not allow certain type of content on the platform in the skill responses. One such policy is that Alexa does not allow advertisements within skill responses unless an exception criteria is met. For example, ads are only allowed in streaming skills or in a skill that allows customer to order products. Ads are also allowed in response to a specific user request or if the skill is designed to promote a certain product or service. If skill contains an advertisement which does not match the exception criteria, then the skill can be suspended for the violation of the policy. Since third-party skills has dynamic content, the question arises that how the platform ensures compliance with the policy. When a skill developer creates a skill, they submit it for publication where it is vetted for policy compliance. If the skill violates any policy, the skill is rejected and the developer is requested to ensure compliance. But when the skill is compliant, it passes the certification and it is published on the Alexa skill store. Since skills are vetted only at the time of publication, the question arises, is vetting at the publication time enough? As skills contain dynamic content and the third-party server that is source of the content is a black box for the platform, there is no guarantee that the skill will remain compliant after it gets published on the store. Dynamic content can become non-compliant after the skill is published on the store. The content needs to be vetted periodically even after the skill is published. However, manually doing so requires a lot of human effort and is not scalable. Therefore, an automated vetting mechanism is needed to ensure compliance after publication at scale. In this paper, we answer four research questions. First, we determine how can we effectively detect advertisement within Alexa skill responses. Second, we uncover how prevalent are advertisements in Alexa skills. Then we determine the characteristics of the advertisements or promotional content within Alexa skill responses. Lastly, we determine the proportion of the ads that violate Alexa's ads policy. We introduce our automated and scalable ad detection and compliance verification framework. Our framework utilizes LLMs for both ad detection and compliance verification tasks as a two-step process. We utilize chain of thought prompting technique and model fine-tuning to enhance performance of the models. First, we collect the data by interacting with the defined set of skills using an automated tool and store skill responses. This automated tool will be described in the next slide. We then manually label these skill responses to create our ground truth. This ground truth is used as benchmark for evaluation for the models. A small chunk of this ground truth data is separated out for the model fine-tuning as well. Then for the ad detection, we create a prompt for LLMs and improve it by empirical evaluation. Once the prompt is fixed, we fine-tune the models and evaluate it. The model outputs whether the skill response contain an advertisement or not. It also provides the reasoning on why it made that decision. If an ad is detected in the skill response, it is forwarded to the next phase of the pipeline where the LLM is provided with the instructions to verify the compliance along with the Alexa's ads policy, skills metadata such as developer information and description. The model is also provided with the previous context of the ad detection phrase as a chain of thought. Finally, the model outputs whether the ad is compliant in the skill context along with the reasoning. We used both open source LLMs such as Llama and proprietary models from OpenAI such as GPT-4o, and our evaluation shows that GPT-4o performed the best. We got an ad validation accuracy of around 88% and the compliance validation accuracy of around 94%. More evaluation stats are available in the paper. We used our ad detection and compliance validation framework to conduct a large scale analysis of skills on Alexa skill store. We conduct this analysis to determine what proportion of the skills contain any form of advertisement or promotional material and how much of that material is not compliant with the Alexa's ads policy. We interacted with more than 45,000 skills on Alexa skill store and ran our ad detection framework on those skills. We used a tool called Skill Detective for automated interaction with the skills using Alexa's developer console and analyzed the responses. In total, we collected 83,000 unique skill responses using the automated tool. Our framework found that 11% of the skill responses contained some kind of a promotional material. We also found that around 29% of such advertisement material potentially violate Alexa's ads policy. We categorized the policy violating ads that we discovered into four categories of intents. Some skills promoted products or companies completely unrelated to the skill, while others did not match the functionality of the skill. Some skills promoted other websites or media platforms as well as other Alexa skills. Here is an example of a skill that our framework detected for containing policy violating advertisement. The skill is named Healthy Cooking, which is made to narrate healthy cooking recipes to the users. However, we detected that it is promoting a company that is not related to the skill, its developer, or its functionality. The reasoning from the LLM also states the same. We reported our findings to Alexa via Bug Bounty platform and won a bug bounty for it. To reiterate, our contributions include creating an automated ad detection framework for voice assistants. We also perform automated compliance validation based on the skills context. We performed a large-scale analysis of around 45,000 live skills on Alexa Skill Store, and we found policy violations in real-world ecosystem. We open source our code and datasets that can be accessed through the QR code presented on the screen. Feel free to contact me or Dr. Das if you have any questions about our work. Thank you for listening.